Hi, I'm Mr. Crocker, and today we're going to be talking, about multiplication word problems. So we're going to be working on multi-digit multiplication again, but with word problems also. Okay, so what I did was I made some word problems, and we're going to look at pairs of word problems, and one of them will always be a multiplication problem, and one of them will not be a multiplication problem. So step one is sort of figuring out which one is multiplication, and then step two will be solving the multiplication problem. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you two problems. Only one of them will be a multiplication problem. Okay, Ethan plays Call of Duty for 30 minutes a day. If he does that for 5 days, how many minutes will he have played Call of Duty? Okay, so 30 minutes, and he does that same thing for 5 days. Does that sound like a multiplication problem? It does. It does. Okay, so the thing you're looking for in a multiplication problem is really just repeated addition, right? It'll be the same amount repeated. This time it was 30 minutes 5 times, right? 30, it's the same each day. So here's his little block of 30 minutes. And he does that same thing 5 times. And so to figure that out, what we would need to do is 30 times 5. Okay, so I'm doing box method. 30, no ones, and 5 ones here. 5 times 3 is 15. With the 0, it's 150. 0. It's pretty easy. The answer is 150, right? So that is what multiplication will look like. It'll be the same amount a number of times. Okay, so here's one to compare that to. Since I told you that one was multiplication, we kind of already know that this one won't be. So Ethan plays Call of Duty for 30 minutes. Then he plays for another 5 minutes. How many minutes has he played in all? So that problem is different because instead of repeating the 30 minutes for a number of sets, right, a number of times, it was 2 different amounts. It was 30 minutes, and then it was another 5. So in this problem, what they're doing is they're just asking you to combine 2 things that are different, which is addition, right? So that's 35. Okay, they're not asking you to repeat that 30. Okay. Here we go. This time we're going to read both problems, and then we'll talk about which one is multiplication. Okay. Peyton sees 24 cars on her way to school. If that happens 13 times, how many cars will she have seen? So for it to be multiplication, you want the same amount to happen over and over again. So in this problem, did that happen? We have 24 cars, and is she seeing 24 again and again and again? If she is, it's multiplication. Okay, here's another problem that's similar. Peyton sees 24 cars on her way to school on Monday. The next day, she only sees 13. How many more cars did she see on the first day? Okay, so in this problem, you have 24, and that occurs 13 times the same. In this problem, you have 24 and then 13, different amounts, right? So what does that tell us? That tells us that this is the multiplication problem, the one that does the same amount over and over and over again. Okay, so now let's solve that problem. 24 13 times is 24 times 13. I have 2 digits and 2 digits, so that tells me what kind of a box to draw. 2 by 2, okay. 24 is 20 and 4. 13 is 10 and 3. Now I multiply, okay. 20 times 10, the basic fact is 2 times 1, so that's 2, 0, 0. Okay, 4 times 10, that's 4 times 1 with a 0. 20 times 3 is 2 times 3, 6 with a 0. 3 times 4 is 12. And so now I just add these up, okay? 200, 40, 60, and 12. 2, 10, 11. Okay, she would have seen 312 cars by the end of it. I can also do that same problem with traditional method, okay? So here we go, 24 times 13, traditional. So the first step in traditional is you multiply out your ones. 3, ones place, that's a 3. 3 times 4 is 12, carry the 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And then before you multiply out your tens place, you put a placeholder 0, okay? 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 2 is 2. 2, 11, same answer, 312. Okay? Okay, let's look at our third set of problems. Okay, there we go. Kinley has 12 pancakes for breakfast. She wants to share them with 11 friends. How many pancakes will each person get? Okay, so is this a repeated amount? In this story, we have one pile, one group, okay, of pancakes, and we're sharing them evenly, or as evenly as we can. Okay, here's another problem. Kinley eats 12 pancakes for breakfast. If she does that 11 times, how many pancakes will she have eaten? So in this problem, she's eating 12 pancakes a number of times on a bunch of different occasions. 12 pancakes, 12 pancakes, 12 pancakes, 12 pancakes, over and over again. Okay, so you kind of have to visualize what this is saying. The one where she eats 12 pancakes 11 times, that's multiplication. The one where she shares it evenly, that's actually division. Okay, so to solve that multiplication problem, we would need to do 12 times 11, right? 12 pancakes on 11 days. So that's another 2 by 2 problem. So I'm going to draw a 2 by 2 square. 12 is a 10 and 2 ones. 11 is a 10 and 1 1. Okay. 10 times 10, the basic fact is 1 times 1 with 2 zeros. 10 times 2, that's 20. 10 times 1, that's 10. 1 times 2 is 2. 100, 20, 10, and 2. 2. Okay, 132 is the answer. 132 pancakes. I hope she's hungry. Okay, traditional method. Same problem. 12 times 11. First step is to multiply out the ones place. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay. Then before we multiply out the tens place, we put a placeholder 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. We add it up. Same answer. Okay. So on your assignment, I want you to be looking for word problems that show a repeated amount, the same amount of something happening over and over and over again, and then they're asking you for the total. Okay, if there's 2 different amounts, like 30 minutes and then 5 more minutes, that's not multiplication. It would be 30 minutes 3 times, right? So look for a repeated amount, and then you can do box method or traditional, whatever works for you.